to the random encounters in the wood table. You see a herd of elk. The elk graze amongst a copse of trees. Yeah, they're just grazing about.
Okay, I leave them be.
I ready my action.
I'm not walking into that one.
I'm kidding, by the way.
So, in the morning, everything seems fine. The elk have wandered
We wake
off
up in the
somewhere.
morning. There's a little bit of dew on the grass. The sun's just come over the horizon. I turn to the boys and say, "Guys, we're finally back on the main quest. Huzzah! Let's go find a witch in the woods with her elven boyfriend."
I remember we're going to know Doran.
No, no, we're not. No,
I think
we're
we're gonna
not.
go murder somebody.
We're gonna go see the witch and a sexy elven boyfriend.
Gonna go and find Elia Fenfrost, who is the exiled witch who used to be a healer, who's hanging out with
Faden, Moonleaf,
Sexy
who
elf.
is a bit of a douchebag.
Sexy elf.
And
Well fit.
her
Yeah.
boyfriend.
I climb aboard my fateful steed.
Josh, what was the name of the guard who was jealous of
Rygon Lancaster.
Rygon Lancaster? We lost so much good banter. Hashtag top bants between
I don't know what you're on about.
me and. Do you remember? Like I talked to him, and I'm a noble, so he was like impressed by me. Yeah, you converted an acolyte. We had a great time. We met so many people. Basically, to summarize, Dalton specifically, he'll only speak for himself, is 95% sure that Mace Windu, who's the mayor, and Rygon are both incompetent boobs, and that if anyone's behind any curse, if there even is one, it'll be Mace Windu and Lancaster's.
Mace Windu is also Master Windhorn. Mace Windu is his nickname.
Anyway, so I'm pretty sure the witch we're about to go and talk to, slash attack, slash murder, is not an actual witch, really, and she's innocent.
Is there any way I can look for tracks to see if anyone else has been here nearby?
This is no time to start focusing on your mixtape.
You can.
Sweet. What check do you want for this?
Perception or nature?
Nature. I'll give you a nature. I got a +4 in that. I'll give you a nature. Pow. 9.
You see nothing.
Well, you know some elk have passed recently.
Well.
Oh, I had a mouthful of water. That nearly went everywhere. Those elk which passed earlier, I think they've gone.
And you think at some point some wolves have also been through.
Oh, okay. Chaps, I can see some wolf tracks around here. We might want to ready our actions every step we take.
Every move we make, every smile we fake.
Well, thanks, Jibblewick. I appreciate the. Yeah.
That's all right. I
Warning.
climb again upon my fateful steed. Ride!
Oh, we also lost that. Getting the donkey that's been
Yeah,
absent for
we
the
have a
entirety
donkey.
of
We
the
paid
rest
for
of
this
the campaign
donkey.
so far.
And we're going to get our money back when we return it.
Yeah.
Because I specifically haggled that being a cheapskate earlier in the game.
Yep. And like every joke that we've made about the rats has been lost. That's a shame.
So, do you want to carry on?
Yeah.
Carry on looking for.
Yeah, let's just crack on.
Well, I'm pretty sure we got told.
Yeah, we should
where
just
Oh,
they
yeah,
were.
yeah.
straight. Well,
You've been pointed in the right
we
direction.
head off in that direction, is what I say.
We just not gotta not get distracted. Oh, look at that. There's a little tomb over there.
We're not getting distracted again.
So, as you start heading towards old Faden's house, you come across the river, which does not look good.
What do you mean it doesn't look good?
Guys, this doesn't look good.
The water's all brackish and sort of smells bad. And
Whew, Dalton, is that you?
Listen, you're the one who shat yourself like a day ago, and as far as I'm aware, you haven't had a wash yet. So you, sir, get in that river.
Can we see any easy ways to cross the river, or?
No, you're just walking along. Yeah, as you're walking along, you see there's some twig blights growing out of the ground surrounding this corrupted water.
Oh, corrupted water. Maybe.
And it's like the corruption's like seeping out of the river into the forest. Like the foliage and stuff is like dying or becoming corrupted by this water.
Right. Okay.
It's on fire. Well, not.
Some
but...
of these twig blights ambush you.
Sorry, have I just been ambushed by a twig? What happened here?
They're like, imagine an ant, but little.
Imagine a twig that's just ambushed you. That's what it looks like. All right, okay. An ant, but littler, did you say? Littler.
You know, at the end of Guardians of the Galaxy, where Groot is a small plant.
Yeah.
That
Think about
is ambushing.
an evil one of those.
Right, so we're getting attacked by Baby Groot. Okay, that's what I need to know.
Okay.
How many of these are attacking us? Is it just the one?
4. Yeah, so these little twig men come running at you and try to ambush you.
Okay, I use my greatsword, which I've just remembered. I have the greatsword bonus now that I've got a level of re-rolling 1s and 2s.
Oh, yeah.
So, just keep that in mind. Yeah, I'm just gonna swing wildly at the closest one to me. I'm gonna try and chop this twig in half like it's a twig. Here we go. Well, that's a critical fail right there, boys.
But you can re-roll a 1 and a 2.
Wouldn't that be the attack damage?
Yeah,
That's
I thought that
damage.
was probably
Yeah, it's on the damage. I know.
I like your thinking though.
So roll me D100.
Wow. Some freaking twigs, Dalton. Twigs!
Embarrassing
Yep,
fumble.
that pretty much sums it up.
Your allies, who can see and or hear you, have disadvantage on their next attack and cannot cast spells for 1 round from laughing so hard at you.
I'm excited to see you not be able to use a spell, Skaram.
But I'm otherwise fine.
So you failed so hilariously badly that the other two are just cracking up.
This is definitely the most realistic thing I can imagine
But,
playing this.
Again,
Yeah.
my next turn is completely unaffected. Joke's on you, boys. Joke's on you.
Unless you roll a 1 again.
Well, true.
So 2 of the twig blights, having just been whiffed by you.
Are they laughing also?
Surely they're laughing. They're distracted too, right?
Yeah, they're, little cackles, but they're pretty focused on, like, getting...
On murdering you.
In besties.
So 2 of them are going to jump on Dalton.
Molested by trees.
But luckily I rolled a 3 and a 1, so that's good. Do you think I should do critical fail for them?
Yes, absolutely.
Fuck yes.
$78.
They critical fail so badly that they actually get a success and kill you.
They also do a hilarious failure, and all of their friends laugh at him too.
It dies.
It laughed so hard at Dalton's mistake that it
Why
died
didn't
of
that
laughter.
one happen to you, Dalton? Why didn't that happen to you?
I don't know, maybe it like tripped and jumped onto your sword or something.
It was so embarrassed for me it committed suicide.
But you've still got 1 attacking you. 1's going to go for Skaram. 17.
Fucking yeah, that's way past my AC.
And 1 on Jibblewick.
Ah, yeah, 14's my Skaram's turn. Can't use spells.
I have got. Oh,
No, you
could
can't.
Oh, you
use that?
can't.
Dalton's hilarious.
Go on.
Oh,
you
so I
can't.
get to stand there and go.
You're laughing too hard.
That's about it.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
So you're not gonna
Well, I can't, can
do
I?
anything. Well, you could try and kick one or something.
Okay. All right, I might as well try and.
You've
I've
got a
I've got
wand
a
as
weapon,
well.
actually. I've got a wand, although like I don't know what extra damage I'll do with a wand over, hitting them with a staff.
True.
I'm gonna go for a beat down with a staff.
You do have disadvantage.
Oh, they're both 17. Hey. 1d6 worth of damage. 4. I don't have any modifiers, so 4.
You smash one into twigs.
I thought this was already a twig. Has it duplicated?
It's now a living twig. Now it's many twigs. Anytime, whatever happens, we lose.
It's like when you cut a worm in half. You think they're alive, but you've just killed it.
Right. Am I up?
Yeah.
Sweet. I'm gonna. You know what? This is it. This is my moment, right? This has been absolutely hilarious so far. I know I've got disadvantage, but I'm actually gonna take out my magical sword. Right. So disadvantage. I've got 13.
That is a hit. But when you first use this sword, you can feel its grip upon your mind.
Ooh,
You're
all
scared
right.
of the sword. Classic Jibblewick.
I'm scared of a lot of things. Not scared of these twigs though.
So yeah.
Any lasting effect, or do I just have this feeling?
You can feel this sword is like has a vengeful spirit in it. And you're cursed. Basically unwilling to part with it.
Okay, this
Well,
is
nothing
my
different then.
precious.
Hey, Jibblewick, give me the sword.
No.
Oh.
Now you've used it. You have disadvantage on attack rolls with any other weapon.
Wow.
But I get to keep the greatsword, right?
It's a long sword, but yeah.
This-
So-
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
It's mine. I'm
Hey,
not.
can I take a look
getting
at
rid
that?
of
Just
this.
hand it over.
No.
I just want to hold it and
no.
have a look.
Nope. You wouldn't even be able to swing it.
Give me the sword.
If you take damage, you must attack that creature.
Oh, all right.
Like, as in, if someone hits you, you must hit them.
Okay. All right.
back.
No, that's cool.
Or you take like a wisdom save, and if you fail, you have to go
Hey,
after that
Skaram,
person.
just give me a little nudge.
This is the sword of vengeance,
The sword of vengeance.
but it is a +1 sword, so +1 to attack and damage.
Right. Anyway, I rolled a 13. You're telling me it's magic, so it's +1 attack, +1 damage. And what do you also get as your attack bonus with a longsword?
Well, you get your regular strength.
Yeah, it goes off your strength
Oh,
bonus.
yeah.
So with a weapon, it's like you have to be proficient with the weapon you're using, so that's +2 at the moment. Plus your strength modifier or dexterity modifier, depending on the weapon. And then, plus any sort of magic properties. So for a longsword, it'll be proficiency bonus, which is 2. Strength bonus, which
1.
is whatever that is, +1, because it's magic. Yeah, so +4.
Alright.
But like a short sword is a finesse weapon, so that's off your dexterity modifier. So it's probably
it's a lot
more.
Alright, anyway, so, and then I roll. It's D8, isn't it? 9 times, haven't used D8 yet. Oh, what's it gonna be? It's a 1.
This new dice set of yours.
Yeah, it's not great, is it? I feel like they're weighted. But yeah, 1 plus 1.
Plus,
Or all of that.
Yeah, so you got your
Something.
1 plus the 1, and then what's your strength?
I think it's also strength as well. So
What?
plus
Oh,
3
okay,
it would
let's
be.
do that.
So 4. Yeah, you slay the mighty twig beast.
Yes.
Well done.
See, it's not hard, Dalton.
And your sword of vengeance is pleased.
Can I imagine it has a smiley face on it right now?
Did we kill them all or what? What's going on?
No. There's one left still trying to
Twig.
twig you. And it's gonna go for the eyes. 12. It's your turn.
Okay. It's on me.
Well, it's
Making
attacking.
rude gestures.
Well, yeah, I'm just gonna go for it. There's no nonsense here. I don't have time to mess around. I've already embarrassed myself once, so I'm gonna try even harder to just kill this twig. Well, it's a 19 plus 5.
That'll probably do.
And then I'm using my greatsword still, as I was earlier. That's a 1. That's 4. So that's 8.
That kills it. You've solved my twig puzzle.
No, I'm not sure you understand what puzzles are.
Pretty sure I do. Anyway, after messing around with twigs for ages, you finally get to a small cabin in the woods. It's like a little stone-built cottage, thatched roof, with a wooden door.
Does it look like anyone's inside? Is there like smoke coming out of a chimney, lights on?
Are there any bones outside from where a recent witch has potentially eaten somebody? You know, whatever.
No, nothing seems out of sorts. There's a little bit of smoke coming out of the fire. Chimney.
Are they
sorry.
vaping or?
Could be ripping some fat clouds in there. Some chunky rips.
Vape Nation, bro.
Okay.
But it doesn't look like there's like a fire roaring in there. It looks like embers from someone that made like breakfast or something.
I turn to the boys and say, so we should probably just go introduce ourselves, right? Just go knock on the door, have a friendly chit chat, see what's what.
I ready my action.
All right.
I'm not readying an action. I'm fine with that.
Convinced this person is innocent, which means obviously she's gonna kill me, because that's how this works.
A giant rat opens the door. Spoiler alert, she's a rat.
Spoiler alert, we already killed her in the lost episode.
Yeah, I mean, unless you guys have got a problem with me literally walking up to the front door and knocking on it.
Knocking. No?
Alright, I do that. Hello? Hello? Dalton, Sebastian, Belvedere, Grey here. Can I have a word? I want to talk to you
No
about double
answer.
glazing. It's all the rage. Hello? Do you need a door? I'm a door-to-door salesman as well. Hello? Shit.
Nobody answers.
I can't reach, but can one of you just look through one of the
Can we
windows?
throw Jibblewick up onto the roof and make him go down the chimney?
Gonna go with what I said, not with what Dalton said.
Alright, fine. I'll look through the stupid window for
Well, you look in. There's like a little. It looks like your sort of standard country cottage, like kitchen, and looks all in order. Like nothing's like.
But there's no one inside.
No, but you do see out the corner of your eye that you get in a bush. You feel like somebody is maybe watching.
I whisper quietly to the boys, who I'm assuming are right next to me. You go, somebody in that bush over there?
Dalton's assumed incorrectly as he realizes there is no one next to him, and he's talking to himself.
The person watching you from the bush is in fact me. I haven't come inside yet.
Oh, in that case, I turn around and go, guys, there's somebody looking from the bush over there. What's that about?
I'm gonna say maybe this is a time for Bitey, the all-knowing, all-seeing mouse. You could totally get inside, and you could totally talk to him, Skaram, and we can get some eyes on the inside.
Okay.
I put 2 fingers to my forehead and go, and discuss with Bitey whether he wants to go inside or not.
While
Turns out he doesn't.
I need nourishment.
So anyway, as you're standing about outside shouting about things and making a ruckus, a guy comes out of the bushes and says,
who are you? What do you want?
"What are you doing here?" He says, "Hail and good tidings, friends. What can I help you with?"
All right, mate. I've forgotten your
Already
name.
an attack.
Is he an elf? Is he an elf? Is he blatantly an elf? Is he the?
You see a young for a elf. Oh,
Young-looking elf, because they all look young. 'Cause that's the gimmick.
Guy. He's wearing sort of standard hunter's sort of garb. He's got a quiver of arrows and a bow. Some leather armor and
Take it away, Dalton.
he just stood there while you're just waiting for you to answer. Hey, you guys, can I help you with something, or you just?
Hail, friend. Are you Phelan Moonleaf?
I am. What can I do for
Oh,
you?
I'm here to sell you double glazing.
Well, I'm afraid I'm not interested in that.
All right, I tell a lie. I'm not here about double glazing at all. There's some nasty rumors going about town. Did you know that?
None of them are true.
Well, that doesn't surprise me if I'm completely honest. And I'm going to take your word for it and leave straight away. Farewell.
Bye.
I turn around going, I'm joking.
The adventurers split.
Oh. Anyway, come in the house. I'll put some tea
Marvelous.
on and we'll discuss it.
Fantastic.
Private.
Gonna show you his dick.
Oh.
I'm gonna need you to take your clothes off.
So anyway, you go in his house and he puts the kettle
Can I do a
on
quick perception check to see what's around as we're walking in?
Sure. It's sort of standard stuff.
Nothing.
There's nothing you can see that looks like out of, weird.
It's not like a liar's corpse anywhere or anything like that.
Oh,
There's no books on the bookshelf saying how to kill a village.
Well, they've all been burnt,
With
Rob.
curses.
We've gone over this.
We're in a different place now. I didn't burn every book in the world.
Every book in the
No,
world.
I did say in the world, to be fair.
That's true, you did.
But yeah, it's just like a cottage that a guy lives in. There's like some herbs and stuff because he collects them for a lyre and stuff like that. Yeah, some like pheasants hanging up.
Not really offer a peace offering, but just to show we're here on good merits. I take out the pie I was given earlier when we left Durgan's Rest, and
Stale pie.
I ask him, would he like some pie?
Oh, pie, delicious. And he gets a knife out
stabs you
And
with it.
stabs Skaram in the chest.
and kills you all. And he goes into a mad bloodlust.
And we'll see you next time when we re-roll all of our characters.
Yeah, he gets a knife out and has himself a slice of that pie.
What type of pie was it?
Cream pie. Nah, it's
Chicken pie.
It's a cherry pie, obviously.
Oh, it was a dessert.
Mm-hmm.
Delicious. Would anyone else like a slice?
I'm fine. I can never have cherry pie after having a fight with twigs. Don't know what that's about.
I will have some pie.
So, there's going to be a lot of explanation here, so I'm just going to get through it. So basically, you're there, you're talking for ages, and then, you have a picnic, not a picnic, like a lunch. You're there all afternoon. And he explains that Elia was like a really good person, and she was driven out because of the jealousy of Rygon, which you can sort of guess that. And he knew about him and Elia, And yeah, he was the one who's like started spreading rumors about her and stuff like that. He tells you that she's like a healer and like would never do anything bad. Like she'd always try and like help people. And she was in fact trying to stop the like disease that's happening at the moment. Tells you about, goes over a brazier again. I'm pretty sure I told you about before. Oh, he tells you that he thinks that she's been captured by a tribe of kobolds that live in a valley on the eastern side of the river, in like a sort of cleft thing. It's like got cave systems and stuff. And he tells you that this like blight has recently become more powerful, corrupting the place more, and it's he thinks it's like some sort of magical based thing.
Does he know if Elia was actually had like she was always trying to stop it, but did she actually have any way of stopping it, like a proper way?
He's not sure about that.
Also, if she's been kidnapped / captured, why is he not gone after her? I thought they were lovers.
Well, that's pretty wishy-washy to me. Typical elf.
Well, he says that he would, but he was going to get help with it anyway because he doesn't think he could survive going there. He says it's not for the cowardly or weak of heart. It's a vile, noxious cave system that has been inhabited by dragons in the past and kobolds currently. And that people who've been there before have never returned. Like, Thingy's son.
Oh, yeah, Windu's son.
Yeah, Mace Windu. But he thinks that everything going on is like coming out.
So, to save the girl, to stop the curse, we have to go to the cleft in the river.
Okay.
Yeah. And he says he's willing to come along.
Excellent, because I was about to ask him to. So, do I just get the overall impression that I can trust? What's my 6 total? You trust him totally.
You can't really, you can't really tell. You're not really. You're just taking him at sort of face value. You can't really tell anything.
Can I do a check as well?
Yeah. You think he seems pretty like a pretty straight.
This guy
dude.
seems like a straight up dude.
Thanks, your voice.
He's not like a great hero or anything. He's just like literally like
he's a nice guy. He's a regular nice guy.
He's just one of the lads.
Like a sort of hunter, sort of woodsman sort of guy. But he wants to come and obviously he wants to rescue Elia and stuff.
Okay. I say to him in Elvish, "Don't worry, buddy. We'll save your girl. We'll save the town and stuff. No worries, mate."
You all high five, and then like montage music as he gets a map out and you start planning. He gets some potions of healing and hands you each one.
I already have one.
Yes.
So,
Writing that down. Potion.
And you've made a new friend, and everyone's very happy.
What is he wearing?
A real sexy number.
What weapons does he have?
He's got a bow and a short sword, and he's got like leather armor, and he's all like, think short-haired Legolas.
Can I
kind
do
of guy.
some insight on his bow to see if it's better than my bow?
Sure. Well, it's a long bow for a start.
So
2.
it's like twice.
So, yes. Yes, you think this is a particularly nice longbow.
Interesting.
To be fair, it looks like it'd be a bit too big for you.
What are you trying to say?
This thing is legitimately twice as tall as you are.
Oh, are we considering our break at Phelan's as a short rest?
How did you take damage? At what point did you take damage?
This is to heal from... Because I took damage from the twig, didn't I? I took 4 damage. And Skaram took damage as well.
I remember that moment and start laughing.